Cancer, how are you guys doing? This is going to be your energy check-in. This is for Cancer all placements. So let's take a see. Let's take a see. Let's look and see what's going on for you guys. So at the forefront, we have a connection here. This is Cancer, Venus in Cancer. And then this is Scorpio here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords followed by the 8 of Swords. That's Libra, I believe. Yeah, Libra. So could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, with a Scorpio or a Cancer, or you might have Venus in Cancer here. But whatever's going on here, there's a connection where both of you have chemistry, feel a spark. This is an established connection. So you guys are boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys are married, whatever it might be. I'm seeing that there was a breakthrough here. And this was more like on a foundational level. So maybe finding out that you and someone else is not as compatible as you thought, or maybe there's just a huge argument here, or there was a shock that you did not see. Or on a good note, you have a connection coming into your life that you did not expect at all. However, the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords that I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck here, it's almost as if like there's a sense of pain and heartbreak here. And it's kind of like having anxious thoughts coming through with that, right? Let's pull a little bit more here. I want to look and see and like get into, I'll keep the 3 of Swords here, but I want to look and see what else we get here in regards to this situation for you, Cancer. Okay, so 7 of Wands. So I feel like right now, you know, it could be a time where you feel like, okay, I am really struggling. I have to protect myself. Really, like right now what's going on is like it's not ideal for me. I feel like you haven't put like boundaries or like walls around yourself yet. Like you haven't caged yourself in to protect yourself completely from this person. It's just more of like a defensive like stance. Like you right now, you're kind of like watching out for what they're doing. And I feel like this is adding on to that kind of like paranoia or anxiety that you're feeling. I don't know why I said paranoia. It's more so like anxiety, because 8 of Swords is like being nervous, being like kind of like on the lookout, and you can't really see what's around you, because in the 8 of Swords, I should have taken out that card, but in the 8 of Swords, she's blindfolded and she has all of those swords around her, and it's almost getting to the 10 of Swords. That's like when your intuition is blocked, you know what I mean? Your intuition is blocked. You don't know exactly what's going on around you. You know, you don't know if someone's being deceitful with you. But at the end of the day, that intuition is still there. You're still a Cancer, so you're highly intuitive. But I feel like right now, I guess you're kind of like, all right, let me just feed off like whatever is like trying to get me right now, and let me focus on whatever I have established here. So the 2 of Pentacles is someone who can do it all. I almost call it like octopus hands. So, you know, people could call you like an octopus because you can just like do so much. Or like you're a good multitasker here. I see you kind of like stepping into that energy here. Just be mindful and be careful. Try not to overdo yourself here, because the Devil, you know, this is like obsession. This is maybe OCD. Maybe some of you right now are going really hard at work, or like multitasking, or taking care of multiple businesses. Excuse me. So yeah, just be mindful of this. You definitely have a lot of creative potential here with the Magician card. This is Virgo, Gemini. But you know what this is also telling me? And whatever matters you have going on right now when it comes to your money, also just be careful of a manipulative energy, or someone who is really like lofty and crafty with like their words, or like how they talk to you, how they present themselves to you. I'm strongly getting that right now. This person, you know, probably does not mean well here. But if not, this is just you know, kind of like going at it. Here we have 8 of Swords again. You see what I mean? This is what I was talking about. She's tied in this like red band, and like there's a lot of elements of red here. The red shoes, the red peeks at the castle. So which shows that she was a part of this castle, right? She's like, she has red here, red here, red here. It's like she escaped from this castle. It could be the tower, right? She could have escaped from this castle, and she escaped from this tower here, and she's found herself kind of like beyond the gate here of, I'm calling this a gate, but these are swords, you see? And then there is a sword in front of her, and that sword, I believe she can use to free herself. How is she going to do that when she's so tied up, right? But I think that's the thing about the Eight of Swords. It's like you can actually get yourself out of this, you know? Out of this worry, out of these like thoughts that are making you anxious and stuff like that. I don't know why that came through. But okay, that's kind of what I'm getting there. Let's get some advice for Cancer. Or we can get some more on the situation. I think I want to look into a little more. I don't know if I want to do like clarifiers. I'm actually going to be using clarifiers for like the first time. Not for the first time ever, but like for the water signs. I don't know why. I love my Say deck. It's amazing and it's beautiful, and I love it for clarifying. So let's get a little bit deeper into this reading. I kind of want to take a look at the Tower. So what happened here with the Tower card? The Knight of Swords with the Temperance. Okay, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but this is someone who is not careful with their words. I feel like somebody came at you super angry and wanting to argue with you. So yeah, definitely an argument here. And I feel like this person right now is kind of like, I don't know, like I feel like they're a heavy drinker right now, and they just feel kind of like they don't know what to do here. They don't know how to control themselves, you know? Yeah, what else for this here? For the Tower with the Knight of Swords. It could definitely be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're dealing with. King of Wands with the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person has like a very big ego. Like this person is like very like my way or the highway. And like if it's not my way, then I'm like leaving. This could be someone who like leaves for days at a time. You know what I mean? This could be someone who kind of has that disposition. Like, I'm just going to run away, or I'm just going to go away, or whatever. And you might be stuck in this place where it's kind of like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Like, why are you leaving, right? Wow, okay. All right. Wow. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more in the situation, and then we can pull more clarifiers. Let's expand on this beyond the Seven of Wands, please. For Cancer. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. So I feel like someone right now, someone definitely is not seeing your value right now, Cancer. I feel like whoever this is, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, we're getting the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor at the bottom. So definitely this could be a marriage. But I'm getting here that you're somebody who is, I know you're the Queen of Cups, like traditionally in tarot, but the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is wife material, who is nurturing, who knows how to handle a budget, who knows how to cook, clean, who knows how to have like a certain standard around the house or like in their life. You're someone who can take care of themselves, you know what I mean? You're very capable, strong, elegant, you know? And with the Four of Swords, with the Four of Cups here, it's like someone is choosing not to see that, not to see your value, you know? And they're kind of just like complacently just looking at these three cups, and they're like, like I have these three cups, whatever, who cares? And like they're not even happy with those three cups. This person is just, ugh. I'm so sorry, Cancer. I don't mean to like, I don't like to show how I feel about certain people or like whatever when I'm reading, but for the first time, like, I don't like this person. I don't like who this is. I don't like that they are like not seeing your value, you know what I mean? Or they're like in this like prissy attitude. Look at that. Look at him. He's like a child. Maybe you could see this person as being like very like immature, you know, and you're like at your big age, like Come on, sir, ma'am. You know, like, you are like how old and you're acting like a child. It's like Cancer. You have to like mother or like parentify this person. How do you say it? Parentify? Yeah. King of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this person could like be very emotional. Like maybe this is someone who says like, oh, I'm not emotional, or like I actually like have my feelings together or whatever here. But like the reality is like all different. Look at that. The Tower card here at the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers. It's like this person is like losing their shit low key. Like behind the scenes, like this person is just like losing it, you know? Okay, I want to see why they're losing it though. Like, what's going on? Why does the King of Cups have the Tower for their underlying energy? Let's get deep here. We're gonna go 12th house. Let's see. Let's take a look. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. So they could be a little like upset or like worried about finances. This is somebody probably that feels that they don't have a strong foundation, or they might feel that they are not as put together as you are. You might be someone who can make more money in the household if this is a marriage or a partnership, and this person could be feeling like, ooh, I just got like a whole wave through my ear. Yeah, okay, this person could feel a little insecure, okay, because sometimes Four of Pentacles is really nice. It means that someone wants to invest in something to create more money and to create stability here. This person is wrapped up in finances, so no matter what they're doing, the base of their actions right now, and this is not to excuse any behavior, is that their money has taken a hit here somehow, some way. Hierophant. This person could be in trouble. This is not the Justice card, but this person could be looking at like traditional systems, the way that they work, the way that they make their money and stuff, and just kind of thinking like, wow, the way that I've been doing things, the way that I've been told to do things has just like not worked out. This person could be a Taurus. I'm getting an element of someone very, very stubborn here. So it could be that like this person is kind of realizing like, you know what I've been doing is not working out. I'm not making enough money. This is not, you know, this is not ideal situation here. Or I've been lied to my whole life. I thought that, you know, I had to go a traditional way, or this is what my family lineage has done like our whole life. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show, what was it? Gypsy Sisters or whatever. But like most like gypsy men, they do like what, like construction work, or I don't know, maybe they have like a lineage of like lawyers and it's not working out for them. A lineage of people who do pavements, or people who make buildings, or I don't know. I'm getting that kind of like, I don't know, that kind of vibe. Anyway, so 8 of Cups. It looks like they have had to walk away here from whatever this is here. Maybe the stability. I'm getting Scorpio again. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, or they could have Scorpio somewhere in their chart. Yeah. See, 7 of Cups also. So we're de-escalating from 8 of Cups to 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like having options. All that glitters is not gold. You see what I mean? It's kind of like maybe this person was like sold a dream somehow. Okay, but anyway, enough about them. I want to get more for you. What is coming in for Cancer here? What can Cancer expect? What's coming in for Cancer? Okay. Knight of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So you have someone coming into your energy, Cancer. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be a little younger than you. They don't have to be. This could be somebody who is single, who is ready to like talk to you, ready to mingle, that sort of thing. Someone who's dating, someone who's very attractive, very passionate here. And with the 9 of Cups, I do think that they are single here. There could be someone who is kind of materialistic to some front. I don't know, maybe a little self-absorbed. You might see this person as a little arrogant. You know, sometimes being arrogant is not a bad thing. Being so arrogant that like it starts to mess with your head, you need to detach, right? Anyway, that's just that's my opinion, like, you know what I mean? But you don't have to listen to me. Anyway, that's what you have coming in here. I feel like you could be kind of like, you know, when you meet this person, it's like God, like I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little sad about what's going on here. And with the Two of Swords, it's like you're feeling very intuitive, very in touch with your emotions. It's like you're at a crossroads right now. You don't really know what to do, but you're feeling disappointed overall. And it could be that, like, you know, you're kind of like getting out there, meeting someone new, or you're kind of just like, let me go out, let me take myself out, let me go out with my girlfriend's boyfriend or whatever, you know. Um, and it's almost like yeah, like you enter this kind of like free energy, like this Aries energy where it's like, okay, let's just explore what's out there, let's have fun, you know. I'm not gonna hold back from any of this. And it's almost like you do end up making a decision here because the Judgment card comes out with the Scorpio. You could meet a Scorpio and they bring you a lot of clarity here. But it looks like you're you know, there's an idea or clarity or breakthrough coming through here where you're like, all right, I know what I need to do now. It's almost like you score the perfect idea for something here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like looking over your investments or what you've already been growing, maybe a relationship or your family. You get clarity on this, yeah. It could be your job as well here. But you're definitely making a decision here that is really, really good because the Lovers is the choice card. It's also about love. So it might be that you're meeting someone new here and that, you know, you're choosing them and it's a successful relationship here with the Six of Wands. You feel recognized. You're getting the recognition that you deserve. You're getting the accolades. You are, you know, and I'm always, Cancer, there's going to be people who are a little jealous of you, you know, because you have that drive and that divine will to get what you want, you know. I know a lot of people don't like Ariana Grande, but whenever I think of like Cancer, there's so many great Cancers out there in the world, but she is someone that gets what she wants, you know what I mean? Like, you just have to give it to her, right? Anyway, and she gets a lot of hate for it. I'm not saying, I don't know everything about her life, if what she does is good or bad. I have no opinion, but like, you know, there's a guy back here who is envious. So just know that you're doing things correctly and people are just envious of your energy, and that's that. That's that, Cancer. People are just jealous of you. I'm getting that strongly. Anyway, you know what? I kind of want to pull advice. We're going to do a long reading for you guys today. Hopefully you guys like long readings. Let's pull some advice for Cancer. Advice. Whew. I think I like this. I think I like in-depth readings. It's not super in-depth, of course, because we are, it's general. But okay, we have the Hierophant. So, you know, I feel like right now it's going to be good to follow. Let's say that you're religious. Maybe you want to talk to a counselor, a priest. Maybe you want to talk to a therapist. That would be a good idea if you're looking at getting into that. Maybe marriage counseling is good for those of you that are married, you know. That would be a good idea here. If not, looking at the systems that you have built in your life or the systems around you, like, you know, maybe like your workplace or your system of work or the church that you go to, maybe the institutions that you visit. Like, I'm just seeing kind of this energy that is telling you to do things by the book, you know, do things by the book. I don't know about all Cancers, but I know there are a lot of Cancers who like to kind of follow that traditional or by the book sort of thing. And I feel like that's going to be bringing you a lot of comfort here. So if there is something like a plan that attracts you, that makes you think, you know what, this is going to help me, or this is the way to go, or this is how things should be done, and it feels good to you, do it and make that decision. We already saw that you're going to be getting a breakthrough here. Maybe someone is going to mention something or like give you an idea or say, you know what, there's a really good counselor here for this, or I know that you're going through this. There's this option and this option, you know, and they're both very highly regarded in their roles, and you can go to them, you know. This is someone giving you advice. It could also be that if you're looking to kind of like switch careers or something, look for something where you're teaching people, where you're guiding people. You could be, I don't know, like a youth pastor, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm not religious, but yeah, like it could be that you're working one-on-one with people, you know, you're teaching people, you're giving people wisdom or advice. This might really help you. All right. Okay, well, I think we are gonna end the reading here. Hopefully that helped in whatever way, and if it didn't, that's okay. There are other readers that you can go to, that is fine. If you guys would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. It's going to be in the description box. It's also in the bio on my channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those good things. I want to build a beautiful community that'll last a very, very, very long time. I love tarot. I love helping people. I love being that voice that people can just listen to. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Good night. Bye.